Imagine if your homework assignment was to slay a dragon. Well, that's just a normal day for the kids at the Wizards and Warriors summer camp at the Story School. This unique experience, designed for ages 8 to 17, allows those who sign up to go on a magical journey exploring imaginary worlds and defeating beasts, all while learning STEM education.
LARP, camp, and school kind of function is that by allowing students the chance to learn in an informal environment, and by using storytelling, stories, and a kind of living world as the mechanism for delivering that education, that experience, you get immediate buy-in. Nobody is stepping into this going, it's another classroom, there's another teacher talking at me, I don't want to be here, but I understand that it has importance. Everyone who's coming into our programs wants to be there.
All the while, a young documentarian by the name of Sam Ho took it upon himself to create a cinematic record of this camp.
In 2018, I actually interned at this camp that we're following, and I sort of just kind of became really whoa, what is this? What am I looking at? And became really invested in just how creative these kids were. And I knew from there that I wanted to produce a doc about it.
During the post-production of the documentary, Sam Ho teamed up with fellow graduate Claire Ogden to assist in producing the film.
We think this is a really special camp that helps a lot of kids explore their characters and creativity through the camp story, but also explore their own identities through that.
However, an encounter with the coronavirus left our filmmakers and counselors to pick up the pieces and find a new and creative way to continue their missions during a global pandemic.
We tried desperately to do a full, complete switch. We used to call ourselves Unplugged, where literally we would stay as far away from technology as possible because we wanted kids working together in real time. And now we suddenly had to take that unplugged model and somehow use technology in a way that still promoted personal connections. Room at home. Do you have any of this at home? Whatever you have, pick it up. We're going to find on screen. I'm going to point to the corner of the screen. That's where I want you to stab. So I put my hand up here. Everybody would stab upside there. Put my hand down here, stab down there.
I graduated from school in 2020, and it was like a sort of a curveball of how do I approach a documentary when I can't actually film anybody or see anybody. So a lot of it early on was a lot of Zoom interviews and research about the history of this camp and what sort of people constituted this world.
With the battle for education raging on, these young heroes will take what they have learned and step up to the task for their futures. This has been Varys Connolly for BNEWS Weekly. If you want to do your part to help keep this camp open and transform the way that we look at education, we ask that you please donate to the Kickstarter. Any amount helps.